Hello strangelings, and welcome back to my parlor. Now you might not know this by the title, but this is going to be a video about meat. Now, when I have made videos in the past, before the reboot, I have made it very clear that I have an anti-biased issue. As in, I have a bias against bigots. I cannot personally take the idea that things that someone cannot control about themselves is what people judge them on. Because how can you judge somebody by something they have no control over? Yes, someone could be disabled and maybe they were born with only one leg. But that doesn't mean they can't run. Honestly. You know? So I don't agree with the idea of judging anybody on anything but their character. Now, here in the United States, there's been 4 of these non-controllable things that have been conflated quite a bit, which we're going to be talking about today. The first one is race. Now, I grew up with the understanding that race, scientifically, actually means kind of what species, not what subspecies you are. Subspecies, of course, is, Madagascar finch versus South African finch. Stuff like that. So I was raised with the belief that race actually is species, not subspecies. And if we're going to talk like African versus Asian versus European versus Australian, then we're talking subspecies, not species. 2, nationality. Now, until recently, all civilized nations believed in the idea that your nationality was where you are born. Now, this is, of course, the first step to a certain aspect of citizenship. We'll get into that in a bit. 3, ethnicity. Ethnicity is what you genetically identify closest to. Now, of course, ethnicity, moreover, should be what you have the most genetics of. However, without doing an actual genetic test, you have no way of knowing that. Because actually, when your parents conceive a child, you're not getting all of your parents' DNA. You're getting a grab bag of mom's DNA and a grab bag of dad's DNA. You might have some genetics that your siblings don't have, and vice versa. And that could be people having the exact same parents. For instance, my older brother, he might be like a quarter Irish, while I am no Irish whatsoever. It's hard for me not to be Irish, though, because I definitely have a lot of Irish traits, like this lack of melanin that I have that makes me burn so easily. So, the 4th one is citizenship, as I alluded to with the whole birthright citizenship thing. Now, of course, most civilized nations, and unfortunately the United States might not be one of them for much longer, observe something called birthright citizenship, which means because you were born in a country, your nationality is that from that country, and because that's your nationality, you get the rights of the citizens of that country. That's what citizenship is supposed to be. Now, of course, there are places where you can have multiple citizenship. So I might be, say, a citizen of France as well as a citizen of the United States. Elon Musk, for example, is a citizen of South Africa. Secondarily, he's a citizen of Canada. And then third, he is a citizen of the United States. And that is literally the order of his citizenship, because he was born in South Africa. His family moved to Canada, and then he chose to become a United States citizen. I believe he chose that. His parents could have chose that for him, but I believe it was his choice. This is where we meet this video. You see, as I have said before, in October when I went back to Iowa, I got a chance to meet a couple more Bohemian Gypsies. But as my great-grandmother was being trained to be a Bohemian Gypsy when they were forcibly disbanded, that means, to my mind, that even though Bohemian Gypsies do not believe that the grandmother or grandfather is by lineage, we believe it's by wisdom. It's a lot like the Dalai Lama. The way we consider our, we're not religious advisors at all. We're not leadership or religious advisors. We are just counsel. We are the main counsel for our tribe, as that's it. You know, they get to make their own decisions, but they tend to look to us to give them advice. That's how a Bohemian tribe works. And unfortunately, they were disbanded while she was being trained. So the best we can do is lineage, because I literally in October just found out that somebody I had known for a long time was a Bohemian Gypsy, or is in the lineage of Bohemian Gypsies, but does not know any of our heritage. And met someone I'd never known before who is also of Bohemian Gypsy but does not know anything about us. So far I must act as if I'm the last bastion of our knowledge, and that my knowledge is our knowledge. I must, because I will not let my people fall to history, even if we are technically illegal humans. Now, of course, I say technically we're illegal humans because of this and other issues. One, my nomadic lifestyle that I should be able to be engaging in is actually technically illegal in the continental United States. I would have to have a permanent root. And that is not actually how we tended to live. Not how I personally would like to live. But another reason why they have a lot of trouble in a lot of places with people like me is because Bohemian Gypsies, we are not citizens of one particular place. We are not citizens of the United States. We are not citizens of Romania. We are not citizens of the Czech Republic. We are not citizens of any nation state. We are citizens of Terra, citizens of Gaia, however you choose to say, planet Earth. Now, of course, citizenship means means that you enjoy the rights of that particular nation, of course. But that's not how Bohemians see our citizenship. We do not assume that we have the rights to claim the rights of citizens in any given country we are not born in. We, however, believe that our citizenship of the earth means that wherever our feet, our animals' hooves or feet, and our wheels tread, we have the responsibility to make sure we leave it as healthy, if not healthier, than we found it. And that is what Bohemian citizenship is. We are Terran citizens because we have just as much responsibility making sure we're doing no harm and hopefully some good as everyone else should, but on a global scale. I hope you guys found that a little informative, maybe even a little interesting. If you guys are interested in the subject, you guys want to talk to me personally, or you guys want more videos about any given subject, I can't guarantee I'm going to make them. It depends. I mean, if it's something I have to do research on, it's probably going to go into my list. But yeah, drop me a comment. Do the usual channel stuff if you guys found this entertaining or you liked it. And remember for me that it doesn't matter who you are, I love you, and to take care of each other. And I'll see you guys in the next video.